So, right? Round table, yes, very good. Remember, jigsaw, yeah, round table.
I can remember that which is short towards student team achievement division.
Yes, student teams achievement division. Okay, thank you. Excellent, Mr. Muhammad. Cooperative learning. Cooperative learning is kind of learning, but these some strategies that we can use in applications and implementing of cooperative learning. You can remember, Mr. Ahmad, you have already done one of them. Jigsaw, Mr. Ayman told us about it. Inside, outside circle. You are still remember. You have already done a presentation inside your class, and we have attended to Mr. Ahmad before, if you are still remember. And then role play, maybe a kind of strategy, but maybe not, doesn't belong to Kegel. Kegel is a person's name, right? Yes. Maybe educationalist or scientist, and they make some strategy that you can use then inside class.
Round robin.
Round robin, very good. Thank you, Bashir.
Thank you, Bashir.
Right? We can remember together. What else? Three-step interview. Yeah, same from Kegel strategy. Anyway, just only remembering your notes to remember them. Now we can together study and learn some other teaching strategies. I can call them in general now, and we can give each one of them its own time.
We studied the mind mapping also.
Mind mapping, not kind of strategies, but a separated topic that you can use inside your class. Mind mapping is very good. So, this about some strategies that a big title, teaching strategies, right? So, the first one of it, it's called lecture. I am sure that all of us still remember lecture because we have studied it during our workout together. Who can tell? Yes, Mr.
Lecture was widely used for a long time in universities in USA, and it's still being used just right now. It has advantages as you can explain the lesson for a huge number of
yes,
just one time, but it is not interactive as in other strategies.
Yes, very good, Mr. Muhammad. All of us have already graduated from university,
yes,
and I think the solid method of teaching from our previous prof giving lectures.
Yes, that is very great.
This one, Ali,
Yes, that there's the one. I myself, as an old teacher, we pronounce this word lecturer.
Yes.
This word. It means that with the teacher or the lecturer to speak thoroughly and use many kinds of strategies, just the important one. Anyway, it's a kind of direct teaching. Yes, lectures. But sometimes we use some strategies just by talk and choke.
Yes.
I think something like that. So lecture, I think, is a very important kind of strategy. Very important.
So you mean that we can use lecture nowadays inside our class?
It's very important.
You as a teacher prefer to use lecture?
Now I am using the lecture. This another strategy is help the
Yes. Okay. After this simple introduction about lecture, let's give some point about it. Although the usefulness of other teaching strategies is being widely examined today, the lecture still remains an important way to communicate information. Okay? The traditional lecture can be an effective way to achieve instructional goals. For example, it provides a way to communicate a large amount of information. Highlight some disadvantages of using lecture. Like what? Lecturing minimize feedback from student. Because as you told now, you can give lecture to a great number of students. And you can't, you as a teacher or prof, you don't have time to take feedback from each one. So it's another one of disadvantages of lecture. It's an unrealistic level of student. You can't measure the student level. Okay? Besides, understanding and comprehension same. We can touch some following recommendation can help make the lecture approach more effective. Like what? Is Mr. Sam?
Just something, Mr. Lecture requires the lecturer to focus his points previously before he begins his lecture.
Yes.
To write down the points that he wants to cover in this lecture, and he must realize that not everything can be.
You are talking about student work?
I can talk about the lecturer who gives the lecture.
Okay.
He must write down the points that he will wants to cover in this lecture, and he must realize that not all points can be covered in just one lecture.
Yes, okay, that's right, very good. Like what? Some point that for lecturer that should put into his consideration. Number one, feed the lecture to the audience. For example, I am now standing of a lecturer, and you are represented as an audience. So I am requested to ask you to do that, fit the lecture to the audience to be fit for them. Second point, focus your topic. Remember, you can't cover everything in one lecture. You should know that you can't cover everything. But as Mr. Muhammad told, you can make concentration about from the most important point to the least gradually. Why? Because you should also put inside your mind the topic of timing. You may only just cover 2 points and you will find that time will be over. So you should make concentration about the most important point. Number 3, prepare an outline that includes 5 to 9 major points you want to cover in one lecture. From 5 to 9 major points that you want to cover in one lecture. Number 4, organize your point for clarity. Besides, select a prepared example of or illustration. Present more than one side of an issue and be sensitive to other perspectives. Repeat point when necessary. Don't be shy or ashamed that you will repeat in a point if necessary for your students or for your audience. Number 8, be aware of your audience, note their feedback. And if you find the feedback, you should be careful about it, and you should, okay, as a teaching strategy. Any comment or feedback about it? Yes.
Say about point to the focusing.
Yes.
This one, I think it depends on the time and the material of the lecture.
Yes, okay.
So maybe it's a period of 30 or 45 minutes.
Yes.
It can cover all Mr. Right.
Yes, so, yes, yeah, completely right. Completely right. Yes, so we asked it to make a point.
I mean that to classify with the meaning of the word collection. Is it a period or a lecture?
Yes.
There's a difference between the lecture and the period. Period is important, but lecture is wrong.
Okay.
I can discuss.
But I think, Mr. Ali, the role of a teacher, not just a teacher, you should be manager. How to manage your time inside class and to make your schedule from the most vital to the least and so on. I think it is your vision as a teacher.
Now I also make a consideration on the point of not to cover.
Yes, I know.
But I think.
Yes, okay.
I can cover one area material if I design my period or the lecture as well as possible.
Okay.
I could put 3 or 2 so as to cover it in the.
Okay, Amali, thank you so much. Now we will transfer or deliver to the second teaching strategy, case method or study case.
I think that lecture strategy makes the students feel bored
Yes.
and less concentration. I think that lecture strategy is not suitable for primary level. I think that it is suitable for teaching reading lessons.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
I
are
think-
talking about lecture as a kind of teaching strategy,
Yes.
right? But about using it or not, it will be relating to you as a teacher.
Sometimes
Yeah, but it exists actually that from teaching strategy. Okay?
But we should apply it in a part of the period. It's a must to apply it.
If you read it, and you as a teacher of you see, and you can use more time, and you can run your class individually, if you see it that you well use a lecture, okay, no problem. Now a case method or study case, simply case method that it will be relating, connecting or linking inside your class with the current life outside. So, for example, classroom to the real life experience has proven to be an effective way to both disseminating and integrating knowledge. The case method is an instruction strategy that engages students in active discussion about issues and problems inherent in practical application. Current events or problems reported through print or broadcast media into critical learning, experiences that illuminate the complexity of finding a solution to critical social problems. The case study or case method same approach work well in cooperative learning. And you are, I think you are still how to do cooperative learning. It means simply grouping. Cooperative equals to yes, yes. You can find or you can touch. Like for example, who can touch outside current life? What about critical social problem like what now?
Using the internet, for example.
Okay, خلي maybe cutting the internet. So you can use this topic inside class, and you involve the student in it. يبقى what about the role of the teacher? Connecting and linking your inside classroom with the other outside world. That means case method or case study. Third one, I think it's named clear discussion. And I think discussion it's more used inside your class. Give and take discussion. There are a variety of ways to stimulate discussion. A whole group discussion. To have a student list critical point, successful class discussion involved. It's very important this point. Planning on the part of the instructor and preparation on the part of student. Again, planning on the part of the instructor and the preparation on learning assembly allows students to talk and listen, read, write, and reflect as they approach course content through problem-solving exercise. Many studies show that learning is enhanced when students become actively involved in the learning process. Clear? Okay? Teaching strategy should be carefully matched to the teaching objectives of a particular lesson. Students need and want to know what is expected of them. Outside of a structured classroom, sitting through television, correspondence courses is